Have you ever wondered how the pizza you had for lunch turns into energy for your body to use? It's a question that leads us to the fascinating world of the digestive system. This intricate network of organs, each with a unique role, works tirelessly to break down the food we eat into nutrients. These nutrients are then absorbed into the bloodstream, providing energy, growth, and cell repair. The digestive system is an unsung hero in our bodies. Today, we are going to understand this fascinating process of digestion step by step. The digestive process begins in the mouth with the very first bite of your food. Ingestion is the process of taking substances such as food and drink into your body through the mouth. It's the first step in digestion. When you take a bite of food, your teeth break it down into smaller pieces. This is called mechanical digestion, but that's not all. While you're chewing, your salivary glands produce saliva, a liquid that moistens the food and makes it easier to swallow. Saliva also contains enzymes that kickstart the breakdown of food on a molecular level, a process known as chemical digestion. Once you've chewed your food into a soft mass called a bolus, it's ready for the next part of its journey. The muscles in your throat contract in a wave-like motion, a process known as peristalsis, to push the bolus down the esophagus. The food now moves from the esophagus to the stomach, marking the next phase of digestion. Now, in the stomach, the real magic begins. This muscular organ, about the size of a closed fist, is where the bulk of digestion happens. Think of the stomach as a mixer, grinding down food into a semi-liquid substance called chyme. To do this, the stomach produces a potent acid, known as stomach acid or gastric acid. This isn't just any acid, it's powerful enough to dissolve metal. But don't worry, our stomach lining has a protective layer to keep us safe from this superacid. The stomach acid breaks down the food, turning it into chyme, a porridge-like substance. This is where proteins begin to be broken down into smaller molecules, a process called proteolysis. The stomach also churns and mixes the chyme, ensuring an even and thorough breakdown. This process is incredibly important. It's not just about reducing food to a porridge-like substance. It's about preparing the nutrients within the food to be absorbed by the body. The stomach acid helps to kill bacteria and other potentially harmful substances that might have been ingested, while the churning action ensures the food is mixed well with the digestive enzymes. The stomach doesn't work alone though. It gets help from the liver and pancreas, which produce additional enzymes to further break down the food. It's a complex and fascinating process, showing just how amazing our bodies are. Once the food is sufficiently broken down, it's time for it to move to the small intestine. The small intestine is where most of the nutrients from your food get absorbed. Now, imagine a long, winding road. That's what the small intestine resembles. It's not just a simple tube. It's an intricate system designed to extract every drop of nutrition from the food we eat. The small intestine is about 20 feet long. That's almost as long as a giraffe is tall. This length allows the food to stay in the digestive system for a longer period, providing ample time for absorption of nutrients. But the real magic happens with the help of tiny, finger-like projections called villi. These villi increase the surface area of the small intestine, which means more space for nutrient absorption. Think of villi as a team of skilled workers, each one tasked with absorbing different nutrients from the food we consume. When the food, now a soupy mixture, enters the small intestine, these villi get to work. They reach out, grab onto nutrients like vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, and pull them into the bloodstream. But how do these nutrients get into the bloodstream, you ask? Well, each villus is covered with even tinier structures called microvilli. These microvilli contain blood vessels that transport the absorbed nutrients directly into the bloodstream. From here, these nutrients are dispatched to every corner of the body, nourishing every cell and providing the energy we need to function. Now, it's not just about absorption. The small intestine also plays a key role in our immune system. Some cells in the villi can recognize harmful bacteria and produce antibodies to fight them off, keeping us healthy. It's fascinating, isn't it? how every part of our body works together in harmony to keep us going. It's like a well-conducted orchestra, with each instrument playing its part to create a beautiful symphony. After the small intestine has done its job, the remaining undigested food moves on to the large intestine. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's marvel at the wonders of the small intestine and the vital process of absorption. The last stop on the digestive journey is the large intestine. This organ plays a crucial role in the final stages of digestion. It's not just an exit route for waste materials, but also a site of important physiological functions. Think of the large intestine as a water recycling facility. It absorbs the remaining water from the indigestible food residue, returning it back to the body. This helps to maintain your body's water balance and prevent dehydration. Meanwhile, the undigested food particles are compacted and transformed into feces. This process involves the assistance of billions of beneficial bacteria residing in your large intestine. They break down the remaining substances and help in the formation of vitamins like vitamin K and certain B vitamins. Finally, the feces are stored in the rectum until they are expelled from the body through the anus. This process, known as defecation, is the final act of digestion. And with that, the journey of your food, from ingestion to excretion, comes to an end. Digestion is a complex process, but it's crucial for our survival. This remarkable journey, starting from the moment we take a bite of our food, involves a series of well-orchestrated steps. Ingestion, the first stage, sets the digestive system into motion. Our teeth and saliva work together to break down the food into a manageable size and consistency. Then the food travels down the esophagus and into the stomach, marking the start of digestion. Here, the food is broken down further into a liquid mixture, thanks to the potent gastric juices. Next comes absorption, where the nutrients from the food are absorbed into the bloodstream from the small intestine, providing our bodies with the necessary fuel to function. Finally, the leftover waste is excreted from the body, marking the end of this fascinating journey. So, the next time you eat your favorite meal, remember the incredible journey it goes on to provide your body with the energy